League side Chelsea for pre-season training ahead of next season. Romero has been on loan at Dutch club ADO Den Haag from Chelsea for the past 1.5 seasons.
There are indications that the 19-year-old defender has begun processing his travel papers to train with Chelsea ahead of the new season. Last year, Romero failed to join up with the Blues for the pre-season training in the United States of America because he could not get an entry visa to the USA in good time. Meanwhile, Chelsea cemented their top 4 standings with a 1-0 victory over Manchester United, which produced a dramatic finish. Juan Mata saw an 87th minute effort deflected into the back of the net by Phil Jones, sending the Blues back into 3rd place before Rafael was shown a late red card for kicking out a fellow Brazilian, David Luiz. The victory also puts the Blues 3 points in front of 5th place Tottenham, who they play on Wednesday. If Chelsea wins that game, it will guarantee them a place in the top 4 and Champions League qualification.
Inside the last 4 minutes, top 4 goal for Chelsea. Perhaps a Champions League clincher. How this matters to them.
Well, it all comes about because, and they're round the referee now, because the ball was nicked from Wayne Rooney about 25 yards outside Chelsea's penalty box, I think by Ramirez. Rooney felt it was a free kick. Howard Webb was right on the spot. And again here, I just wondered, is there...
Well, a good one there for the Blues. But in tennis, world number 5 Rafael Nadal welcomes the return of the red clay courts and said he can improve his performance against the best in the world as he prepares for the Madrid Open. The Spaniard lost the Monte Carlo finals to world number 1 Novak Djokovic of Serbia, but kept his supremacy at the Barcelona Open, winning his 8th title in 9 years. Main rivals Djokovic, Scottish Andy Murray and Swiss Roger Federer are all taking part in the tournament starting on May the 6th, and Nadal says that home advantage counts for nothing. A 26-year-old known as the King of Clay welcomed the decision by the organizers to get rid of the blue clay courts used last year and go back to the traditional clay.
Let me think. Oh, Blues.
Well, they just took away the blue clay courts and are bringing back the red clay courts.
Oh, Blues.
I do understand. That's enough sports news.
A news track at this hour. Thank you so much for watching. I am Adeshewa Josh.
And Nell Taigwe. Up next is sports this morning.
Catch the thrilling moments of football actions as primary schools from 12 states of the Federation and Lagos log it out in Season 5 of the Channel's National Kids Cup. From May the 21st to the 27th, schools from Lagos, Akwa Ibom, Ogun, Edo, Osun, Abia, Niger, Kaduna, Oyo, Jigawa, Ekiti, Anambra and Delta States will all do battle like never before. Come see the thrills, the dribbles, as the kids show their skills on the pitch. Channel's National Kids Cup, catching them young. This tournament is in conjunction with the Lagos State Football Association, Eko Football.
At first, it's only anticipation that something is about to happen. This is one thing that makes life interesting. To compete, not only with players across the field, but across the world. It makes me feel joy when we win and sorrow when we lose. The action and reaction to life all absorbing despite the all. I love it because it brings me tears. Tears of victory, tears of joy. The skill that leads to the pass that leads to the shot that leads to the goal that determines the ultimate. Channel Sports, defining the moment of true sport.
For joining us. Welcome to Sports This Morning. This is the fourth edition of Sports This Morning for the week. It's Monday morning. I'm sure you had a wonderful weekend. I'm sure you are raring to go, just as we are on this side. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Tony Ibitoye. Well, we are beginning to see it's drizzling a little bit in Lagos, and it's also windy. But Sports This Morning will put you in the right mood. We'll warm you up a little bit with the latest in the world of sports. I'm not alone. Olumide Awolowo is with me this Monday. He's always around on Mondays, and it's good to have him on Sports This Morning as well. Olumide, was a good weekend. It was a lot.
An eventful weekend.
Very.
Both in the continent and outside the continent.
Of course.
We had
Continental Games, Balali Cup Champions League.
Yeah, and other sports as well athletics and the NBA also in America.
Hotting up and tennis, we're counting down to the next Grand Slam. People are getting ready. A lot to talk about.
Even boxing.
Yeah, boxing. Boxing was also eventful. Klitschko winning his fight with a knockout. Mayweather dominating Guerrero, unanimous decision. So there was plenty to talk about over the weekend. But for us here, we will spend most of our time to reflect on the state of sports in Nigeria. We will, of course, talk about continental football. Our club, the only club left, unfortunately, couldn't make it through. But they still have a chance of flying our flag on the continent. I'm talking about Rangers International. We'll talk about it. We will talk about domestic football, Nigeria Professional Football League. Good news coming for the clubs. money is coming in. That's the good news. We'll talk about it as we go on. On the domestic scene, we didn't have games in the Premier League